Everyone, in today class, we are going to discuss one of the most important topic in Unit 2, that is the troubleshooting of ECG. This is the topic why it is so important in the sense as a biomedical engineer, our important role, it's highly relied on this particular topic because when you are once when you become a biomedical engineer, if you are going to any kind of hospitals or in any companies, the first and foremost they will offer you one type of job is that sales and service. So sales is something different, that you have to know the device in all aspects, in and out, in order to deliver a demo of particular device to the opposite people, like doctors or other companies or distributors and so on, in order to convince to purchase that product. Okay, even the patient to get to know what is the all about the device and how to get the device into usage. Okay, that is the sales. And service is something different. Here you are talented, your presence of mind is very important. Like if you have any problem, how you are troubleshooting that problem in the device so that you can do service of particular equipment, right? So for that, the basic troubleshooting process and basic problems should be you should be very familiar, or in like before getting into the job. So that is the reason I have brought out this particular topic here to discuss what is the different ways to troubleshoot the ECG machine. Okay, the ECG machine is one of the basic machine. Okay, so let's start with the basic machine. So what is the ECG machine is all about. Already you know that we have given plenty of lectures on that. Now we are not going to do anything related with the ECG machine working principle and so on. Just we are have to have a look. Just we are going to have a look on how we are going to troubleshoot the ECG machine. If it is the if it is the if it is ECG machine is there, what type of problems we can use to have when it's under function, or when it's not functioning for over period of time, or when it is working in for 24/7. So how we are going to troubleshoot, that is the overall agenda of today class. Let's getting into the class now. So first we have ECG machine in our side. Before starting the ECG machine, we have to do some kind of inspection. Okay, like the user inspection we can say, or we have some kind of checklist. The checklist is called user checklist. Why it is called user checklist? In the sense, the user may not be technically sound. Okay, they won't be a biomedical engineer. They can be like doctors or nurse or patient or so on, so okay. So what is the meaning I'm trying to say here? In the sense, the whoever operating the machine, that person need not to be a technically sound, but the even that person, okay, who is operating that machine, have to check few things before starting the that ECG machine. That is the list of things. Here we have made it as a checklist. So the checklist which has to be checked by the users. So this is called as user checklist. Okay, so the again I'm repeating, the in order to check this checklist, the person need not to be a technically sound. The user has to be checked. That could be the patient, doctors, or the nurse. So what are the things we have to check here? In the sense, first one is the physical condition. So physical condition is outlook of the ECG machine we have to check. That is, if there is any damage in panel or keyboard or the outer covering of the ECG machine, or the controls knobs, everything is in proper, or it is in zero, or it is in like full range. So everything we have to see as a physical in outlook process. So if it is okay, then we have to give pass. If it is not, then we have to give remarks, or you have to mark in category of fail. Then cleanliness. The cleanliness is the very important. Okay. The thing is that if the dust is not cleared properly, if it is get accumulated in the device, in the sense, automatically it will affect the device functionality. That is the most important. So we have to be ensure the cleanliness of the device. Third one is accessories, the leads and extension box or power cords. If you want to record ECG, then you need recording papers and the electrodes. Everything is be ready. Like that we have to check. accessories. And power up. Okay, so power up in the sense there may be some chance for the device to get overheated if it is running for prolonged time. So that you have to check if there is any abnormal heat or smell or smoke, or you have any leakage shock or and so on. So that you have to check. That is the fourth. And indicators. Okay, so indicators, if it is running under mode of power supply, the AC main light should lighten, or if it is in battery mode, then battery light should on. So you have to check which mode you are working in, whether the both mode is in normal range. If it is in normal condition, that is the indicators. It means that whatever knobs or whatever buttons you are choosing, whatever option you are choosing, all the buttons should be enabled properly, so that have to be checked. Yeah, in condition of, in the place of indicators. Next one is the display. So display in the sense, we are the ECG, it will get displayed in a LCD monitor, right? So that monitor, the display of ECG is clear or not, you have to check. If it is not, then you have to put fail. If it is good, then you have to put pass. So then controls, all the keys, you have to check all the keys, knobs, and everything. You have to see the adjustments, whether it is having full range or off range, or it's not controlling. So that the controls are not working, like that you have to find out. You have to check each and every controls. Then battery, is the battery is fully charged or not. If it is not, you have to go for a charging. When you are charging, you have to check whether it's charging light is on or not, and so on. Then alarm. So if there is any cases like battery is low or any lead is not connected, you have to the system is programmed in such a way to give alarm. So you have to check with that whether the alarm is giving at the right time, at right condition. So if it is okay, the alarm is proper, then you have to give pass or you have to fail. Then the checklist category is monitors. So in display, you have to check few physiological datas, like lead selection, sensitivity, or you have to see, even adjust the datas like alarm high or low. And you have to check QRS volume is can be adjustable or not, and the waveform is, the demo waveform is being displayed properly or not. Like that, the few things, what are the things which is being visible in monitor, you have to check all the things it's being changing or adjusting properly and displaying properly. That is the monitor case. Then recorder checklist, then once the monitor is fine, then we have to move on to the recorder, because parallel you have to record the ECG waveform in the strip paper. So the paper is moving, the paper feeder is working properly or not, you have to check. Is the waveform printing is clear or not, is data and time printing on paper is clear or not. Like that, every aspects, whatever things which has to be printed in the paper, you have to be checked everything in and out, right from your waveform, date, time, QRS plot, everything. And also the loading of paper also, it's very important. So the feeding paper feed is proper or not also, you have to check. And last one is pacer. Pacer is the applicable because if it's optional, in some ECG machine we don't have option of this pacer. So it's an additional option. So if it is there, then you have to check whether the pacer mode, you have two mode, fixed and demand mode. The both You have to select these, any of these modes or both modes, and check the functionality of these two modes. And also you have adjustment for these modes, like increasing the rate, increase the intensity, and also you have to check it. So these are the different use a checklist of ECG troubleshooting. Okay, so this is something where we no need any technical is strong or technical knowledge to check the device. So whether any type of user like doctors, nurse, or patients, if they are buying the ECG machine or they are using the ECG machine, before using that or before buying that, we have to check these list of checklist, everything is in proper, then only we have to go for a next step. Yes, so in next class we will see other possible drawbacks or difficulties we can face in ECG machine, and how can we troubleshoot that. Thank you.